What's up, guys? We're back, and today, finally, gonna spray some primer on the whole car. You know, back to my hot boy bullshit. As you can see, the car, I got a lot of done last night because Huey stood me up on our Friday night date, so. Half the booth is built, car's masked. Huey did help me. I left the back window for him because it was pissing me off, so I had to call the Finesse to my Ratchetness. But yeah, I gotta roll the car out so we can put drop cloth on the ground and then clean it a couple more times, put it back in, mask a couple more little things, and then we're ready to spray primer, so let's get going.
Alright, so what do we got here?
Now we start making meth. Right? Is that how that show went? No? Okay, I don't know. I've never seen that.
That or dispose of some dead bodies, I don't know.
Why are we taking it? Booth is done, I guess. Well, we might set the easy up and then wrap that. Easy up, and then wrap that because the garage is too short to do the whole car. So we'll do that next. Now we gotta mix up this primer so it actually is primer. And
start painting.
Yeah, so we're gonna mix the primer up and then start painting, and hopefully this goes as well as the body kit did.
I think I'm just gonna like fall off into your mixing cup.
It'll be exciting.
Needs like a 90 or something.
Justin's gonna go ahead and paint the bumper, but we went ahead and finished 2 coats. He's gonna leave it like that because we got over fenders. So this is primer. Didn't come out the smoothest, but there's nice 2 layers on there, so there's enough for us to sand it and level it. And now there was just some leftover paint in the gun. So Justin's just doing some spot touch-ups on the areas that he had to repair with filler and the putty. So we're just making sure that's all white again. Not doing the whole thing, just certain areas. So yeah, let him finish this, and then the car's gonna come outside, so that way we can paint the rest of those parts inside the garage. Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited. Primer's done for once. My drift car is one color, even though it's primer. But It looks really good. I know Huey just gave an update, I don't know, probably half an hour ago, and it was still kind of peely, but this primer lays down, if you give it time, it lays down. It looks a lot better now. I feel a lot better about it, but there's a couple issues. There's something falling from my garage in between our little butt crack right here, and it's dropping shit on the hood.
Like termite, whatever.
You
I
want me
don't
not
know.
to cuss? I'll do it again.
No, we cuss all the time.
Okay. Shit.
Shit.
So, and like it wipes off, but I accidentally sprayed a spot I missed, and so I'll have to sand some of it out. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Huey gave me some pointers, and it helped a lot. I think we're spraying with too big a tip, and it's a little hot for San Diego today. But yeah, and actually we had enough paint. We touched up the bumpers, so those are done. And then so we're gonna let the car sit for like 35 minutes. I don't know. So that we can roll it out of the garage, and then over fenders and hood vent.
Last, and then skirts don't need nothing, right?
Yeah,
They're
the
just gonna
skirts
get...
just need to be blocked. So the skirts technically are done. That's the truck alarm. Anyway, so yeah, so we're actually almost done. So yeah, we're gonna let this hang out. I think I'm gonna order lunch because Daddy's getting hungry, so he keeps yelling at me. But, quick update. It's going okay, a little slower than I was hoping, but wasn't quite sure what I was going for, so gave Huey a call. It kind of gave me some tips. Let's take a look. So if you look at the roof, I don't know, this will show. It's hard to see on camera, and honestly, it's hard for me to see the white anyway, but so you can kind of see here, the DA can only get to like here, so I'm gonna have to come back and hit this with the hand, by hand. But this is what I thought I was going for, but in reality, Huey said I want focus, kind of like this. So it's actually pretty, mostly smooth. All right, so change of plans, kinda. I'm gonna DA as much as I can, 400 to get it smooth, and then I'm gonna have to go through and get all the edges and stuff by hand. So it's taking a little longer, but I think it's gonna look better if I spend the time. So we can kind of look. Kind of, this is before he'll get the door. Maybe. You can kind of see, it's kind of, you can see, I mean, it won't focus, but a lot of peel. And then this is this door. So the DA I can't get up here. So I think you can kind of see it. But down here I can. And maybe over there you can see it better, but it's pretty smooth. And then, you know, up here is off the gun. So, I don't know if you can see it, but that's where I'm at. Basically, passenger side is done. Roof is done. Trunk is done. So I just got the hood and the driver's side to do with the DA, and then I'll start hitting it with 400 by hand to get all the stuff. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna keep going. Oh, some booger sugar on my nose. I kind of forgot to GoPro anything or time lapse anything, but the car is done with 400. The body, at least. I still got to do the body kit, all the trim pieces, but yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's way better, way smoother. In here was real hard to get just because it like curves weird. Here's all the sandpaper I used today. I actually ran out of sheets, so I just went, since I have a 50 pack of this, I was just using that on the block. But honestly, all these edges, I don't know, because I don't want to prime it again and then have to re-block it. So I kind of want to just paint it, but we'll see what Huey says.
Today, we finally painted Justin's car. I feel like you graduated, like, you had your graduation party like a week ago, but no, it's really been like almost a month now, and I've been here like 3 weeks in a row. We finished the shit, but today is the day.
3 weekends.
3 weekends.
I've been sanding for 3 weeks.
But yeah, so today is the day We finally painted his car, and we're not gonna tell you what color it is. Oh, okay.
A doo-doo brown.
Doo-doo brown.
We'll show you.
Yeah, sparkly doo-doo brown. Car is prepped.
It's
Nast, wipe down,
degrease, tacked, blown off. It's ready.
ready. Other parts are over here, and that's round 2 because obviously we don't have the paint space for all that. Justin's ready to mix the paint. Gun's good to go. That's it. So let's mix some paint and get this in the gun and start shooting.
There's color reveal. Color reveal.
Should I talk shit?
Ooh. I'll just not mix yet though.
Doo-doo!
Doo-doo. Are we gonna stain it today?
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Hopefully you can see the wood grain.
Yeah. Good green paint job.
Look at that metallic. There's streaks everywhere. So I think this is a newer Lexus color. This is called, I think this one's called Amber. Amber or something.
Amber copper brown.
So it's actually, I think on a Lexus it's called Autumn Spring something. Yeah, Autumn Spring, Springs, or I don't know. No, it's Amber, Autumn, I don't know, something brown butthole. Okay?
Yeah, now I'm wasting all this paint.
And we just like spilled half the reducer on the ground, but yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we're not painting a whole car. Oh.
I freaking hate those things. I guess there's some, I don't know. Comment if you have a funnel or something to keep these things from not spilling, because this is normal for us. And we're not sure exactly how to pour out of these jugs.
You switched the tip, right?
I did. We're on 1.3. Shooting with the 1.3 tip today. It's gonna touch the tip of the funnel. You know that's what this thing is for, though?
I know, but it always blows out.
Oh, got it.
Did you test the pattern already?
I had no paint in the gun. This is all you, sir.
I don't know how to adjust your gun.
So everything is wide open at the moment. Okay, pattern, fluid, air pressure. This one has already been set at wide open with one turn in. You see how it's nice and hazy on top? You want to close up your pattern because just a little bit.
I don't know your gun, that's all. I think.
What do you think? Do you like how thick, like, it needs to be soft on the edges so you don't get this, you know, whatever. And that will close it up and make it tighter. Okay.
What? Again? More?
I think you're good.
Okay. Where's my test panel?
Quick update, I sprayed 2 coats. It's real streaky, probably because I suck. But he was spraying a 3rd coat because he's the finesse part of this equation. Hopefully the last coat will fill in all my streaks, but let's take a look where he's at. Again, Huey's painting zaddy apparently.
Got the magic touch. I don't know.
He is the finesse of this equation, as always. So, like you saw, I sprayed 2 coats, super splotchy. Huey sprayed, laid it on thick. You know, that's what he likes. But I think it's good. Huey's a little worried the roof's gonna be a little streaky, but I think it's fine.
Just don't look at it.
But, you know, I guess I'm the lower car, so you will see the top. But hey, I just, whatever. But no, it looks good. Doesn't look like there's a lot of striping, so we're just cleaning up, and Huey's gonna spray clear because he definitely is better at me than that. So that's a risk I'm not even gonna try and take.
I mean, you'll probably have to do the roof, and that's on you. But...
I'm gonna have to do the kit by myself.
What time is it? Have you got time? It's only 10. Want to do another layer? It's up to you.
It's 10:06. I don't know, you don't think it's too hot? Well, we're what, 2 hours out from painting the body? Hour and a half?
Yeah.
Or painting the kit? So we'll have to see.
In an hour from now, the temperature is still right. We can lay down the next cut of base.
Alright, we'll see. Alright, well, I think I gotta keep cleaning because that's my job now. I'm the maid.
Clean peasant.
I'm gonna go put my skirt on.
My gun.
He says that like he wouldn't like me in a skirt, but anyway, so yeah, that's that. So it's looking good. You can't see the sparkle in the doo-doo, but it's more doo-doo than sparkle right now. I think someone paid me. Cool. So yeah.
Yeah. Get ready to spray some clear. We were done painting clear, and let's take a look how it came out. So there is a little orange peel, but for the most part, we laid on the clear nice and thick. Color looks good. There isn't too much streaking, or at least that's what we can tell. But with the light in the garage, it's kind of tough, but got the 2 coats of clear on. We did use the rest of the clear, touched up some dry areas. You can tell how good the color is. So yeah, we wait a little bit and move the car outside once the paint dries so that the dust doesn't stick to it. And then we can bring in the body kit and do the same things over again. Well, how do you feel about your paint job now?
It looks good. It definitely needs like either an aggressive buff or a good wet sanding. But it's gonna be dope. I mean, look at it. So the color's dope. If you get close, it's a little bit of orange peel, but I mean, clear's gonna have it. I was expecting it, but when it's in direct sunlight, it pops. So it's just gonna look better once we buff it.
For sure.
Yeah.
But for us doing our like first car and like, you know, the whole car, I'm glad we did yours first. I'm glad we did yours first.
Yeah, pick an easy color when you do yours.
This isn't that bad though.
No.
The thing looks good.
Yeah, definitely the color came out good. You just gotta work the clear, which is fine because we know how to detail.
That's what we're better at.
I'm here on the casting couch.
Yeah, casting couch.
I just want to be a hot boy, and I'll do whatever it takes to take it there.
So the Cressida is over here. And we have more parts that are being painted in there, but we didn't finish all of them just because we didn't have space. So Justin still got another batch to do, but I think we're done for now. Whenever this guy's got more time to actually paint the next batch of parts, then everything can go back on, and yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it for today. Yeah, after I left.
After you left, I had to wait because the car wouldn't start, and then once I got more lacquer thinner, I painted the remaining pieces by myself, and I think they came out all right. And I think it's 2 days later, and Huey wants to see it in the sun.
Yeah, so we put some of the parts on, not everything, because we're still waiting on like my dash bar. And we're gonna pull it out in the sun and take a look at it in its most complete.
And you're gonna see the sickest fitment ever.
Sick.
It's called stance.
All right.
Oh, skirt.
Justin can't just paint anything nice and keep it nice. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Like I said, it wouldn't start.
Alright, but you get to see the Cressida in its new color. What is it called again? Doo-doo brown unicorn? Unicorn's butthole?
Autumn shimmer metallic.
Yeah, it's a Lexus color? Lexus color.
I believe so. You see it in the light? Which way's the light?
Yeah. Everything is painted now, right? Everything. We just gotta polish and, you know, polish a turd pretty much, right? Polish a turd.
Polish a turd and put it back together. That's it. Finally got a one-color drift car. This is technically my third drift car, and it's the first one that's been one color, so I'm pretty excited. But yeah, that's it for now. We got more detailing to do, but that'll be another episode. So we'll see you next time. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and goodbye.